Welcome back to The Legend of Heroes Trails to Daybreak. We are currently in the middle section of the underground ruins. Just defeated the first boss of this area with the other team, Ouroboros. However, they give up after the first round.
Looks like some good loot.
Physical attacks recommended.
Let's get to work.
You could do a charge attack too.
And now we continue in search of a
Time to
boss.
deploy shards.
This'll
A chance
hurt.
for a shard boost.
Time to go all out.
Let's party.
Activating skill.
Your call, Sal. They're dead. Your assistance, please.
A boost would work here. Activating skill.
Have some more.
It's go time.
Have some more.
All you, Ying.
A chance for a shard. Activating skill.
Down.
Sucker.
Activating skill.
Good.
Oh, that was nothing.
Smooth moves you got, Yin.
Just make certain there is not anything else.
Let's get to work.
Gotcha.
You could do a charge attack too.
Gotcha.
I could.
Take this.
Ah,
Activating
wait.
skill.
Master Yin, if you would.
A chance for a shard boost. Some activating skill.
There.
Please.
Have some more.
Perfect chance.
There. A chance.
A chance for a shard boost.
You're open.
Good.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
I knew I could count on you, Van.
There's nothing else. Then flip it over.
That's all clear.
Magic attacks recommended.
Currently have no one in the party with them.
You could do a charge attack too. Attacking target.
That was the plan, robot.
Activating skill.
Too slow.
Ah,
Don't mind if I barge in.
I do mind.
We can win.
A chance for a shard boost.
Time to go all out. Flames of passion. Converge.
It's go time.
Time to go all out.
Keep it going, Sal.
Sealed blade.
Boom.
Perfect chance. This'll hurt.
Going all in.
Activating
Hit 'em
skill.
back, Barry.
It's over. Slice. You're fighting me.
There. A chance.
Energy output max. Activating skill.
Think fast. Take this. In my sight.
We can win.
Activating skill.
There. Chances like
Activating
this
skill.
Crimson Blade. Pierce! Make it quick, Aaron.
Eat this, sucker! Out with a bang! Soar for me!
See you around.
Goodbye.
Couldn't take your eyes off me, right?
Moving in. Fire! Treasure chest!
Power core leveled up.
Down! Now, let's finish the job! They're down!
Sucker.
All you, Ying!
Activating skill.
Gotcha!
Please!
A boost would work here.
Your turn,
Activating
Max.
skill.
A chance!
Activating skill.
Too slow!
Right.
Make it count, Aaron.
You're open! They flinched! We can win!
Energy output max. Activating skill.
Sucker.
Perfect chance!
A boost would work here. Activating skill.
Chances like
A chance!
A chance for a shard boost. Displaying data.
there.
Art right!
And
Roll out, Yin.
hey, Sig.
Activating skill.
Gotcha! It's go time! That's
Wait free.
That was really impressive.
Nice. Back to work.
And without a shortcut this time.
Watch it. That one's big. Let's get to work.
What do you say we rough them up a little? Down! Won't take long. Eat this, sucker!
Pull out all the stuff.
Out with a bang! Soar for me! All you, Ying!
Activating skill.
Phoenix Moon! Perfect chance!
down.
There!
Your
Activating
call,
skill.
Blade. No! Your assistance, please.
Initializing drive.
You know what to do.
Here goes!
Have some more.
We can win!
Activating skill.
Yeah, it's time!
Here's a little more.
Okay, and what
Battle
do we get?
over. Let's resume our business.
Blind
Damn.
tool.
So that's what Yin can do.
Hello,
Already have it.
I'll work my magic. That's a single element slot. Skill set changed. Or leveled up.
Looks like a chest.
New material plus. Meanwhile, I'll admit we underestimated you and your man, Kazim Al-Fayed.
I understand the battle with the Knights wore you down. But even I can see the wind hasn't been knocked out of you entirely. I suggest you push a little harder. Otherwise, you may not live to regret it.
You're not our primary target. We have an ace in the hole and we can't be fools to show you our full hand. You seem to be under the impression that we are the ones who are cornered. Allow me to dispel that illusion right here now.
Huh?
Another of Iscariot's units is on the 6.
So, you split your team in half from the start. A clever deception. You clashed with the Knights as one unit to mask your true numbers from the other teams. Or perhaps you intended to mislead us specifically?
Up to this point, we only showed our right hand. We kept our left firmly in the dark so we could pull it out at the opportune time. There are many formidable foes here, AUA, Ikaruga, and the Society included. But you are without question the greatest threat of them all. That is why we led you here, using ourselves as bait. And now the tables have turned.
I commend your strategy, but you are once again underestimating us. You should have taken your own words to heart. Men, switch from formation A6 to A4. Maintain fire on the targets while doing so.
So, your men are well trained, but I cannot fathom the meaning of that formation.
Objective changed from encirclement to suppression. The Buster Lance limiter has been disabled.
What is he up to?
Men, stay out of the line of fire. I will end this in one fell stroke.
Team Iscariot A has been eliminated. Team Iscariot B has been eliminated.
Ashlard and his men have fallen? For real? But they seem so strong. Since when did they have two teams? They both lost at once? How? It is possible the battle with the two Dominion left them in a rather precarious state. If both units are eliminated at the same time, then it may be his handiwork.
Today, 7 teams have been taken out of the game, leaving 7? No, 8 remaining. It won't be long now before one of you has enough keycards to advance. Muster up your courage and come face me in the depths, if you dare.
One moment, the number he gave don't add up. 12 teams have been eliminated, 7 total, 7 today and 5 yesterday. And there are 8 remaining? It would mean there are 20 teams, and that does not match the number they gave at the start. Right, they said there were 19, didn't they? Which begs the question, where did the other one come from? He had to correct himself on that earlier. Either he can't do basic math or a new team has entered the scene. The latter's more likely to me. That's not fair. They can't just add teams after the game's already begun. I don't think they're adding anything, actually. There were supposed to be 20 teams from the start, remember? Each underground entrance had one keycard allocated to it. And every team got a card that was registered in their name, which they could use to open their assigned entrance. But one of those entrances went unused, and that was the one we were going to use. Ours. Someone stole it, eh? Bold move. Yeah, everyone was working under the assumption that Heiyue was using that entrance. Of course, you guys had already snagged its keycard at the time. Though it probably became invalid once you joined our team. My theory is that the surveillance system issued another once that happened. Oh, I didn't even think of that. The surveillance system favors fairness above all else. So it logically follows that if someone obtained that newly issued replacement keycard, they'd have registered it as the 20th team. So now we have another team to worry about. If it was a violation of rules, we would have been informed of it this morning, which tells me this must be a loophole. I haven't a clue as to their aim, but I can't help but be impressed by their ingenuity. If we take all the facts into account, there are only a few possible candidates. It must be someone we met in the game that knew about us joining forces with another team. Yet another mystery to add to the pile. That's the last thing we need right now. Elaine, maybe? She went missing? Oh. Wait, it couldn't be... Well, there's no point stressing over it. If they're starting out today, they're gonna be short on cards. We've already got the 6 we need, so we just need to book it to the end of the zone. Time to put that soldier boy out of commission. Let's do this thing, you guys. We better hurry. The time limit's creeping up on us, so let's get moving. It's all going according to plan. At this rate, though, the team that'll reach Alexander is sure to be...
So this was your end game. I was curious as to why you were wandering around by your lonesome. Turns out you just wanted a little private time with me. Or perhaps you're here to fight. How daring.
Wrong on both counts. I'm not so foolish as to attack you outside of the game's framework. That's not a risk I'm willing to take. I'm certain you rigged the nuclear device to explode should anyone lay a hand on you. You've probably done the same to one of the other bombs as well.
You do realize that nobody likes a Miss Know-It-All, yes?
I'm not here to strike you down, but I am here to strike a deal. I want information, and you're going to tell me everything I want to know. In return, I'll add a little dash of excitement to your game. How about it?
Oh, how interesting.
I detect treasure.
A serum powder. And here's the boss room.
Keycards confirmed. The door has been unlocked.
Hey, what say we take 5?
Let's take 5.
Good stuff.
So, Team Arkride Solutions is the first to arrive once again. I certainly didn't anticipate that.
You're one of the people responsible for the incident in Basel. About time we settled the score, you son of a bitch.
I never imagined fate would bring us together once more. It's almost as if our destinies were meant to be entwined.
Probably wasting my breath asking this, but you mind surrendering? It would save us a lot of trouble.
Never. I have yearned to find a place where I can die. And now that I have, I do not intend to submit so readily.
He has taken the drug enhancement. How can you not feel a lick of shame using that crap? Don't you have any pride? I thought you were a soldier. I've long since abandoned that path, and I have no need to cling to a soldier's code of honor. I left that all behind the moment I murdered my own father, betrayed the man I swore to serve. What? You did what now? My lord was among the vilest of men. He cared not for anyone but himself. When his own country turned to salt and collapsed, he turned his back on his people and fled. My family, his royal guardsmen, followed suit. I was only 5 at the time. My father trained me in martial arts so I could serve our master. Though as my lord grew in age, so too did his greed. He longed to reclaim his home. And his moment arrived when a leader of the Northern Jaegers who ran the country in his absence fell in battle. He seized the moment to begin his conquest, moving to occupy the city of Haliask. He ordered us to assist. His lofty ambitions had no hope of coming to fruition though. We quickly found ourselves surrounded. As we scoured for any means of escape, our lord gave my father and I another order. Fortune opening by slaying our poverty-stricken countrymen. That was one order I could not carry out. I may not have lived in the city for long, but they were still my people. My father sensed my hesitation and branded me a traitor. Then he challenged me to a duel to the death, even though he did not wish to do so. I fought like my life depended on it, weaving between strikes from his iron fists and trading blow for blow. In the end, I was the victor. As my fist pierced his chest, his final words were, "Be a prisoner no more." Then I fled. I abandoned my master and became a soulless wanderer. I lost everything. My people, my home, and the place where I was meant to die. When 5 years ago I met my new master here in Calvert. I see. So it all began with the Salt Pell crisis 30 years ago. You were there when that all went down, weren't you, Master? The people of North Ambria are finally beginning life anew, but they had to endure so much to get there. It's such a sad story. That must have happened shortly after Sarah's dad passed on. Your former master sounds like the scum of the earth.
That's putting it lightly. He was a real piece of shit by the sounds of it. But you don't get to use him or that sob story as an excuse for what you've done. Not on my watch.
I know. My hands are stained with the blood of many innocents. My path was set in stone from the moment I first encountered my master. He is a man who lives to spread fear wherever he walks. He may as well be a reaper in human form. And that is the perfect kind of master for a fiend who murdered his own father in cold blood. He saw right through me. He knew I was looking for a place where I could die, and he promised to grant my wish.
Okay, I've heard enough. Time for me to finally avenge my bros. By opening your goddamn eyes to the truth, I'm gonna show you just how misguided you really are!
You have grown substantially since our first meeting. I can see it in your eyes. Words no longer hold any meaning here, then. Will this be my final resting place? Or will it be yours? Let us find out.
Bring it!
Careful, everyone! Foes who have nothing to fear are the most dangerous enemies of all.
Our enemy is prepared to throw away his life, but I won't let that happen.
This guy's basically an undead monster, right? Cool. Wanted to perform an exorcism.
Our foe is jumping at the chance to throw everything away. I say we let him. After we wear him down, of course.
Deploying shards. This guy's a fast one, so be on your guard.
I won't hold back.
And he bought friends. Where are they coming from?
Master Yin, if you would.
Displaying data. A chance for a shard boost.
We have
Energy
the upper
output
hand.
max.
Make it count!
Initiating drive.
Go time!
Attack me if you dare.
Send you flying! Your move, Ketra! Initializing drive.
You won't break this. Diamond Guard!
My move now.
Yeah!
Please! That won't work!
Got it!
Activating shield.
I'll be sorry for that!
That was with shield, yeah?
Attack me if you dare.
I'm out!
I'll take it from here!
Going all in.
Initializing
That
drive.
won't work!
Chances are you
Activating
on
skill.
blade. No! Your assistance, please.
Initializing drive. Stop right there!
Ready for this?
Prepare yourself!
Energy output max.
Pull out all the stuff.
Some elements look effective. Activating skill.
Like petals in the wind, this world is transient. Parasolini pirouette!
Boost gauge limiter removed.
This'll hurt.
You have my support.
Think fast.
I won't lose!
There!
Ketra! There!
On yes!
They're stunned! I won't lose!
Boost level maximum strength.
No, you don't!
Yeah!
I owe you one.
No, you don't!
Here goes! Out of my sight!
On yes!
Well, Crimson Blade.
Pierce!
You know what to do.
Boost level maximum strength. Initializing drive.
Energy output max. Activating skill.
Stop right there! That's far enough!
Activating drive.
On yes!
Moving in.
And activating skill.
They're down. Now!
There!
A chance!
Activating skill.
There! Huh?
Deploying shield.
Chances like this don't come often.
Activating skill.
Blade. Pierce! You know what to do.
Checking information.
You have my support.
Activating skill.
Yeah!
Moving in.
Energy output max. Activating skill.
There!
You're
You're
good.
stunned!
Please!
Boost level maximum strength.
Ha!
On yes!
Activating shield.
That's far enough!
Good luck! Petra!
Come here! I need you! Got it!
Activating skill.
Unching. Lan Hui! Your assistance, please!
Boost level maximum strength.
Activating drive.
Energy. Activating skill.
Over here! Over here!
We can win.
A chance for a shard boost.
Attack me if you dare.
I need help.
The star has arrived! Eat this, sucker! Out with a bang! Soar for me! Get out of here!
Here goes! Out of my sight!
On yes!
A chance!
Boost level maximum strength.
Make it count!
What should I do?
Activating skill.
Yeah! It's further back! No, you don't!
It's go time! Eat this, sucker!
Make it quick, Aaron.
Talon Rock!
Is that all?
A chance!
Energy output max.
Keep it up! It's working!
Initiating drive.
Allow me to suggest a proposal. You and Min Dwinja! Your assistance, please!
Pull out all the stops!
Activating
Get out
drive.
of here! There!
Much
Just
obliged.
wait, please. Here goes. Activating drive. Petra! There!
On yes! I'm going!
Boost level maximum.
Initializing drive.
You won't break this. Diamond Guard!
I won't lose! What should I do?
Let's party!
Here I go! Deposed guard!
There!
Wasted.
Here goes.
Activating skill.
Here's our chance!
Boost level. Activating skill.
Aaron! Eat this, sucker! Eat
Keep
this,
it up!
sucker!
It's working!
Make it quick, Aaron.
Have some of this!
Chances like this don't come
Activating
often.
skill.
Sealed blade.
Boom!
I'll take you on!
Initializing drive. A chance for a shard boost. Energy output max.
Show me what you got!
Activating
Time
skill.
for the main event. Vandalize! Raid!
Boost gauge limiter removed. Boost level maximum.
Initializing drive. On yes!
I won't lose! It's up to you now!
I'll take over. How's this? Attack me if you dare.
Go to town, Gramps!
Get out of here!
Yeah!
Chances like this
Keep
don't come
going,
often.
Sal.
Unchi. Lan Hui. Make it quick, Aaron. Sucker.
Placing shield.
It's over! You're crushed! Vortex Breaker!
Guess I've gotten rusty.
That's far enough!
Attack
The rest
me
is up to you.
I'll take it from here! Activating drive!
I owe you one. You'll pay for that.
Energy output max. Activating skill.
Too slow!
I won't go down like this.
It's go time!
Good luck!
Zypha, activate!
Time to close it!
Shield! Protect everyone! Try to keep up!
Allow me to suggest a proposal. Yuan-men-Duanjia!
There!
You
Much
say
obliged.
Bold of you!
Keep it up! It's working!
Focus unleashed.
Going all in.
Engaging
Town,
skill.
Gramps!
King of the Beast! Your move, Aaron!
Pull out all the stops. Have some more. Bring it on. This'll hurt.
Energy output max. Activating skill.
Think fast. Take this. Your call, Sal.
Activating skill.
Ebon blade. No. You know what to do.
Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
Yes. This isn't over.
Activating drive.
You know what to do.
Come on.
No, you don't.
You'll be sorry for that. Eat this, sucker.
This isn't over.
Out with a bang.
A chance.
Energy output max.
A chance.
Going all in.
There.
You've got this, Agnes.
Chance a sealed blade. 4. You know what to do.
Focus
How's
unleashed.
this?
Engaging skill.
Gotcha.
Engaging skill.
Your move, Aaron!
Gotcha.
Activating shield.
It's over!
You're crushed.
Vortex Breaker!
What a way to go.
I have to do something.
Initializing drive.
Energy output max.
I'll take that.
There. Chances like
Activating
this
skill.
don't come often. Shall we dance?
Is this it for me? One can always stand to improve.
I did it.
Sonic Chaser has been upgraded to a Lightning
That's
Chaser.
how it goes.
I'm just getting warmed up.
With that Sonic Chasers.
You're finished.
So it seems.
We did it!
Yes.
Now, strike me down. That is the privilege. No, the duty of any victor in war. I will not live on in shame for a moment longer. So, do it. This place will be my tomb.
Sorry, but no. That's not how we roll. You said earlier you aren't following your code of honor anymore, so we won't either. We aren't even soldiers to begin with.
The warriors of Kruga don't believe in senseless murder, and that's exactly what this would be.
There you have it. I get that you have a death wish and all, but we aren't exactly the wish-granting type. You're out of luck, bud.
So, I failed to meet death yet again.
Damn right you have. You aren't getting off the hook that easily. Not after all you've done. You're gonna carry the weight of your sins for the rest of your life. I'll make damn sure of that.
What he said. And once you're done living out your life with that weight on your back, maybe the whole be a prisoner no more bit from your dad will finally sink in.
You people are quite strange. Had I met someone like you after I left my home, my life would have taken a different course. Perhaps a better one, even. Nevertheless, it's too late to turn back the clock.
You fool!
Finish him off. This is what you wanted.
Damn it.
You used me?
Sorry, but there's no going back for me now. Finally, I can go to the place I belong.
Van.
Don't worry about me. This isn't like what happened with Ida, and it's not like it's my first time either. In a Spriggan's line of work, sometimes the situation calls for it. And I'll be damned if I let anyone else here take on that burden.
Screw that. This one's on me. I underestimated just how deep his despair ran, and I let my guard down. So don't give me that I'm the only one who will carry this burden shit.
He tried to force Van's hand, just so he would kill him. I won't let you bear this alone.
I won't either. It's too heavy a load for one person.
The middle zone boss, Alexander, has been defeated. Zone clear. Round 2 complete.
You've done it again. You made short work of that round. A splendid job all around, players. Thanks to you, this game's going rather smoothly. Keep up the good work.
Shut up, you bastard.
Ugh, just hearing that grating voice makes me want to puke.
Oh, stop it. You're making me blush. Tomorrow will be the last day of the game. The climax is nearly upon us. The third and final round will begin at 7 a.m. Try not to sleep in. You wouldn't want to miss it for the world. Who will win? Who will lose? Will one of the 8 teams make it to the boss in time? Or will you go the way of the Cray villagers? Well, we'll find out soon. Au revoir.
Tomorrow will no doubt be taxing on all of us.
We will have to traverse both the lower floors and the remnants of the palace, the latter of which is where their leader lies in wait.
It's a lot for sure, but I think we can manage.
We've come this far, and nothing can stop us now.
With Alexander defeated, the journey through the middle zone was now at an end. They returned to the surface, carrying his remains with them.
Nevertheless, it's too late to turn back the clock.
And a little disclaimer at this point. If you choose to try to save Alexander and risk an injury to protect Aaron, your allies jump in between and knock Alexander out.
Close.
The Boysa Guild also intervenes if you choose to kill him and prevents you from doing so. In much the same way by jumping in and knocking him out before you can do something.
You went out on a limb to help us? What's the world coming to?
Oh? Do you truly believe Walter was helping you out of the goodness of his heart? How cute.
I was just taking the chance to put you and the kiddo in my debt. Never know when it might come in handy, you know?
Figures.
Not long after, that concludes our report.
That's one less problem to contend with.
I'm afraid we cannot compromise on our mission. You should focus on your primary task as well.
That outcome does not change any of our plans, however. How fare the arrangements for the other target?
They are complete, sir. We have given our report to the captain and we secured permission to execute the target. Are you certain you will not require our aid, sir?
I would prefer to operate independently while on the surface. You can gather intelligence in the meantime. Let the preparations for the heretic hunt begin.
Yes, sir. After the second round came to an end, they parted ways with their allies and returned to the hotel. However, they would have an early start the following morning, so they decided to prepare for the next round in advance. As such, they took a short rest and set off again that evening. 6 p.m. That wasn't nearly enough sleep. I'm just about running on empty here. I'm exhausted too, so I understand. Just try and hold out a little longer if you can. Hang in there. I believe in you, Aaron. Okay, spare me motivational talk. I'll make it. Just wish I had the energy to hit the town afterwards. If hitting the town is even crossing your mind, you're fine. It's only 6 p.m, so all the shops in the city should still be open. Good deal. Let's do as much prep as we can. And maybe we can take on a request or two if we're feeling up for it. Don't overdo it with them though. Getting through tomorrow is our top priority. I'd rather not stay up too late if I can help it. It's bad for the skin. Unless there's an urgent matter that requires our attention, we should make it back to our room at a reasonable hour. Good. But I think I end the episode here, and we begin exploring Oracion's nightlife next time. Until then, I am Ace, and don't get lost.